Hello children, today we are learning civics for class 8. Lesson number 1, Introduction to the Parliamentary System. Okay, so do you know what is government?
Yes.
When you hear about the word government, then who comes in front of you?
Prime Minister, Chief Minister, President.
Okay, so in that case, I'll have to teach you the entire thing that is called civics in regular life. Okay, which is called the government policy of our of the human being in India, of people in India. Okay, so we will learn about the system of government, which is designed by Indian Constitution. Do you know what is Indian Constitution?
Yes.
What do you mean by Constitution? Do you know who has written it?
Dr. Baba Saheb Ambedkar.
Okay, so you know that Dr. Baba Sahib Ambedkar has written it. Okay,
Yes.
so he has made the Indian Constitution. Now, as per our Constitution, we are supposed to be ruled by some people. The people, there are some representatives who listen to the common people and they present it to a supreme person who who in return helps us as a governing body. Okay, like if you live in a family.
Yes.
Yes, you have father in your house,
Yes.
you have mother in your house,
Yes.
you have grandfather and grandmother,
Yes.
you all are children,
Yes.
right? So if you, as per uh, like people in the government, if you see your house, then you all children are like common man. You tell all whatever you want to your mother, who's your chief minister, and then your chief minister goes and tells it to your father, who's the prime minister of your house. Isn't that so simple?
Yes.
Okay, so let us learn something more about all this parliament thing. ठीक है? Before we go ahead to understand different type of government systems and what is a government, let us learn what is their function and what are the main branches. Okay,
Yes.
the function of the legislature is to make laws.
Yes.
To make law, what do you mean by law? Do you know what is law?
Rules.
Rules. Laws are rules, because if mother and father does not lay rules to the children will become
Not.
naughty and they will be scolded every now and then. So if a thief, if a man wants something and if he does not earn, he learns to do robbery, he learns to do cheating. So if you lay rules, people stop cheating, right?
Yes.
So that is the reason we have to make laws, we have to make a legislature. So in the house, mother and father, they make rules, they make laws,
Yes.
which the children have to follow. Okay,
Yes.
so the executive implements the law and judiciary provides justice. Now if you all if you all don't implement the law, if you all don't make a use of the law, then we obviously mothers will punish you.
Yes.
Okay, same way, if a person does not follow the rules,
Hmm.
if a person does not follow the rules, he'll be punished by the government, he'll be put into the jail, right? Or if he will be punished, or whatever kind of punishments there are 10,000 number of punishments, right, as per Indian penal code. So that way, as per you, like house rules, you will be given punishment not to give food, no playing, no games. That way we punish you, but the government punishes the criminal in a different way. They are hung, they are scolded, they are penalized, they are put into the jail, right? Okay. So the function of these organs, their jurisdiction and limitations on their power and interrelationship between these organs are decided by the constitution. Okay, it is the nature of their interrelationship that determines the system of the government adapted in the particular country. Okay, now there are two main types of government system. One is presidential system and one is parliamentary system. We'll first go to parliamentary system. The parliamentary system is of the government is developed primarily in England. This was we were ruled by the British,
Yes.
the English people.
Yes.
So we have followed. We basically follow their way of rule. So they had laid the parliamentary policy of government. So English constitution is an unwritten constitution. The governance is carried out in accordance with traditions and customs and conventions. So, do you know what is parliamentary system?
Yes.
The British Parliament is an institution that has evolved over a period of time. Now, since we were ruled by British, there were many rules that were laid, there were many laws that were laid from those times. And by Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar, there were many manipulations done, there were many privileges given to Indians. So, in that way, we had been given little freedom, and we had to follow those laws, those rules, like what we follow in our divine books. Do you like if you are at home, if your mother tells to do something, will you listen to her or will you not?
Yes.
Okay. But if your father or mother don't listen to their father and their mother, will they be will you be able to follow them?
No.
No. Same way, this British government was like a grandfather and grandmother to our Indian government. Okay, so we had heard something from them, but every generation has their own type. Okay, so they had set British had set some different rules, and we Indians, based on our diversity in languages, religions, we had our own way of celebrations. So we had set our own rules. Like Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar gave privilege to many people. We had caste freedom, we have religious freedom. But in England, when it was British government, it was not possible. We were not supposed to celebrate all functions. But here it is different. So we had taken parliamentary policy from England, but we had set our own rules by our constitution. Okay. The parliamentary system of government having its roots in parliament is considered as contribution from England. Okay. India has adopted this parliamentary system. We can see broad similarities in the parliamentary system of England and parliamentary system of India. They are little bit same, but it is not that we have followed A to Z from them. We had set our own rules as what we know. Like there are Bengalis, they have their own set of functions, they have their own set of bylaws, their marriage functions are different, their community living is different, Maharashtra community living is different, Marathi set of functions is different. So we follow our own rule. So looking at the diversity and looking at the people, there was a book named as Constitution designed by Dr. B.R. Ambedkar and many other people who designed this constitution. Okay, so first the characteristic of Indian parliamentary system of government of India. Now let us understand that parliamentary system is the system of governance. The legislature of central government is known as parliament. Now in your house, who's the central government?
Father.
Okay. And who's the state government?
Mother.
Huh. So you will tell whatever you want to your mother, right?
Yes.
Or you'll go straight away and tell your father. Is your father going to listen to you?
No.
है ना? Because you children uh, intensely don't tell to your mother, father, right?
Yes.
You can petrify your mama, please give me this, give me that, right?
Yes.
So you all go and tell your mother, and your mother in turn goes and tells to your father. Like if we want something, we'll tell to Uddhav Thackeray. He'll go in return and tell to Modi ji. Okay. So the legislature of the central government is known as the parliament, and the Indian parliament is composed of president, Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. Now Indian parliament is your father. He is the president.
Yes.
Okay, and Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha is the grandfather and grandmother.
Yes.
You have all these three governments in your house.
Yes.
Okay. Members of this Lok Sabha are directly elected by people. So your grandmother is elected by people. You give me the words, I'll give it to her. Right? You'll give your chief minister give it to the like Lok Sabha kinds. The number of members in the house is fixed. Okay. So Lok Sabha members are fixed. Election of Lok Sabha are held at regular intervals. All political parties contest these elections. The party which gets more than half of the seats, like now in India, in Maharashtra, if you have to fight, we have to have 288 seats. For this 288 seats, we have an entire ward system, entire district, entire Maharashtra fighting for this votes, right?
Yes.
So for that we these elections are held where the citizens who are above the age 18 and 21 go and vote, cast their vote. We have put that black dot over here.
Yes.
So that time there are people who preach vote for Modi ji, vote for Devendra Fadnavis, vote for who's this name, Uddhav Thackeray and other people. So that way they come and preach, and if you see that they have done some work, then you all father and mother go and do the voting, right?
Yes.
This happens after every 5 years.
Yes.
There are some exceptions where the vote, if required, elections if required, are done frequently or whenever required.
Yes.
Sometimes when no party gets a clear majority, there is a collaboration.
Yes.
अभी जो हुआ है महागठबंधन, where we have Uddhav Thackeray, Shiv Sena, then Rashtravadi Congress, they have collaborated together. So some parties come together to form majority, and then they establish a government. Okay, so this kind of government is known as coalition government, because they allies together. They become friends. Now when you have to play, when you play Free Fire, you all come into a squad, na? Alone can't play. If there are too many people against you, then you make friends, right? And then you all make a group and then play. right? So that is called coalition government. Then you all four play together and then you shoot the opponent. है ना?
What question?
So election to the Lok Sabha are held at regular intervals. All political parties contest this election. The party which gets more than half of the vote is considered to be the majority party, and the majority party wins the election and forms the government. In this way, candidates directly elect by people become members of legislature. And the party is in the majority gets a chance to form the government. Now, the leader of this majority party becomes the prime minister. Now, who is the prime minister of your country? Can you talk a little louder?
Shri Narendra Modi.
Okay, so Narendra Kumar Modi. Okay, he or she selects candidates from ministerial positions from among his colleagues. Okay, so like we have the home minister, we have finance minister. So right now the home minister is Mr. Amit Shah, right? So he is from BJP, Bharatiya Janata Party. So Modi ji will select many people from BJP
Yes.
and he'll make them as his first ministers. So the prime minister and the council of the minister chosen by the prime minister together forms the executive in the parliamentary system. Okay. In the parliamentary system, executive has dual responsibility. What is dual responsibility? Means he has got two responsibilities together. One, as an executive, they have to implement laws. मतलब क्या? They have to follow rules
Yes.
laid by
Government.
parliament,
Parliament.
prime minister.
Spelling mistake.
As they are the members of the legislature, the second rule is they also have to fulfill responsibilities of the legislature. मतलब त्यांना rules नुसते फॉलो करायचे नाही, ते बनवायचे आणि थोडंसं त्याच्यात ट्विस्ट अँड टर्न्स करायला पण लागतं, त्या करायला पण लागतं.
Okay.
The Prime Minister and the Council of Ministers is responsible to the legislature for all their actions and policies. It means that Council of Ministers has to work with the legislature.
Yes.
It is for this reason that the parliamentary system is known as responsible system of government.
Yes.
Means Mr. Modi or the first parliament group, they can't mislead anybody and they can't overrule any of the laws.
Yes.
They have to follow the constitution or they have to follow the legislature laws.
Yes.
Another distinct characteristic of parliamentary system of government is collective responsibility. Decisions taken by any ministry department is considered as decision of the government. The entire council of ministers is responsible for this decision. Like if papa, grandfather and grandmother, if they have taken any decision, we have to be abiding to it. We can't overrule those laws. Okay? So, in the parliamentary system, the executive is dependent upon the confidence of the legislature in them. This means the Council of Ministers remains in power till it enjoys the support of the ministry. If people don't want Uddhav Thackeray to rule, if we all suffer, what we'll do? We'll tell our local politicians, no, something is not correct. The topmost authority has to be different. So there will be some people who will start freaking around. They'll play fires, and then they'll say, we want to change the government. It will right now. It was in air that Mr. Uddhav Thackeray was supposed to be resigning, but then still some rules are to be followed, so he's still in power. That is the reason. Like if the support of people is not there, the person has to change. Okay.
Okay.
If the legislature feels that the executive does not work in accordance to its wishes, it removes the executive from the power.
Okay.
Okay, by passing a no confidence motion. Like nowadays people have started like Devendra Fadnavis, no, the government is not working like this, no, the government is not working as per the rules. Many others have started telling like we should not name any person, but still many other people have started telling no, this is not right, corona is for like getting spreading like anything, so he should have not done this, he should have not done that, he should have like taken much more control, we would have got CRPF, EAO, like many things have been coming, but still there is some goodwill that he is still on board. Okay.
Okay.
So next is, in the parliamentary form of government, the legislature is a supreme institution. Elected representative of people express demands and aspirations of the common people in the parliament. Like whatever we want,
Yes.
whatever you all want, you will come and tell the chief minister, and the chief minister has to go and tell it to prime minister. So the legible things which are lawful, which can be done, will be done and has to be done. Okay. The parliament decides upon issues of public welfare, since it is the house of representatives of people and expresses sovereign authority of the people. It is considered as a supreme body. Okay, the parliament is known as the
Supreme
body. Why did India adopt the parliamentary system of government? Do you know why did they adopt?
No.
India adopted the parliamentary system of government for several reasons. The development of the parliamentary system started during British rule, as I told you. So the parliamentary system of the government of India is also in a way a product of freedom movement.
Okay.
Indians were familiar to this system of government. Like we knew that there is a prime minister over there. There is a queen who rules. She sets rules, and then she gives away to the colonels and all these people, and then they come over here. I don't know whether you are aware of Lord Cornwallis, and I don't know, you all. Indians were the framers of the constitution made few changes in the parliamentary system to suit the Indian situation. Discussions and deliberations are an integral part of parliamentary form of government. Questions related to the public welfare were discussed in the legislature. Members from opposition party also take part in this discussion. Opposition parties may support the government wherever appropriate, point out shortcomings in the policies and laws, put up studied argument. Like if you don't agree to any point, any person has a right to go and talk about it. Okay, like if you don't like when you want to play,
Okay.
when you want to play, you go and tell father, I want to go and I want to play, right?
Okay.
But then if father does not allow you, you have the logical reasoning, like I have got up in the morning, I did so and so thing, I did my homework, Mama, then you come again to me. You say, Mama, I have done this, I have done that. So now, rightfully, I have the right to play, right? You do
Okay.
that. So then I will listen to all your points, and then I'll go to the Prime Minister and I'll tell him, this is the things, that is the reason he wants to play, and it is logically right for him. Then the Prime Minister will allow you to play,
Okay.
or he will give the reason why not to play,
Okay.
which you have to follow.
Okay.
Whether he feels it is okay to play, he'll tell you, yes, okay, fine, this rule you can use.
Okay.
If he says ki no, this is the reason I am not allowing you to, then you have to follow. So this is like we have to be abiding to the rules. So now you understood what is parliamentary system of government.
Okay.
Yes.
Now we'll do presidential system of government. So, do you know what is presidential system? Do you know who is the president of India? Do you know?
Ramnath Kovind.
Okay. So, now let me tell you a little brief. Presidential government of presidential system of government can be said to be another important system of government. This type of system exists in countries such as United States. They have presidents ruling their country, okay? United States of America. This system is different from parliamentary system. In this system, the president is the executive. Okay?
What is
Right
meant
now,
by executive?
Mr. Trump is the president of United States of America. So whatever he will say is the last rule.
Yes.
If he will say it is not to be done, you don't have to follow lockdown. You should not follow lockdown.
Okay.
If he says lockdown has to be strategical and you have to be abiding to the rules, yes, then make it a rule.
Okay.
It is abiding. But here we have chief minister, we have governor, we have prime minister, we have president. These four people, they will lay the rules, they will have different set of rules, and we have to follow them.
Okay.
In this system, the president is the executive and is independent of the legislature as the head of the state and is directly elected by the people.
Okay.
Such a system is known as the presidential system of government. Though the three organs are independent from each other, there are enough connections between them to work in harmony and condition. USA has adopted the presidential system of government, but we have adopted what system? Parliamentary system.
Parliament system of government.
These are some features of the presidential government. In the presidential form of government, the legislature and the executive are not directly dependent on each other. Legislature has different rules, and if executive has to follow, can follow, or if he has some doubts, he can come and say.
Yes.
The House of Legislature and the President are directly elected by the people. Okay? The President is executive head and has lot of powers, including power to implement laws. Okay. In spite of such a structure, the legislature and the executive keep a check on each other. If I am setting a rule and if you want something different, you will tell, no, this has to be this way, I won't follow otherwise. Okay. This mutual control over each other can lead to a responsible government. Okay. Apart from the parliamentary system and the presidential system of government, there are other forms of government systems that are followed by France, Switzerland, Germany. Several countries, owing to their unique circumstances, have evolved different systems. So, in the next chapter, we will see what is the structure, working, and the role of Indian Parliament. Okay. So, did you understand it? If you understood, please share your comments and definitely come up with the question answers given below. Write down the fill in the blanks, the match the column, complete the tables. If you don't understand, come up with your doubts. I will definitely make sure I'll clear them. Thank you.